Well, hello friends, Hugz here, and welcome back to another episode of the Mega Farm on Farming Simulator 25. I am ready for another rip at it today, man. So I've got some plans. I believe that what we need to do, this has actually been something that is quite necessary and is probably in like a long time in the making, and it should have came sooner. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our logistics fleet today. Yes, this is a very necessary upgrade, right? We've been hauling stuff around. We've had to make way too many trips on certain occasions. Not gonna say which ones, but they're out there. Just putting it out there, okay? We're gonna upgrade that. We're gonna get a semi today. We're gonna get, this is depending, all right? We are gonna try and get a big pallet trailer for our semi, and B, a grain wagon for it as well. And man, to go along with that, I would like to get myself an auger wagon, but we'll see how the money sitch is looking, because it may be pretty tight at that point. So, all right, what do we have to do to get to that point? So right now we have $156,971 in the bank. That's pretty good, but obviously not going to cover all the costs that we're going to need to prepare for here. I'm thinking the semi is probably going to be about 150,000, so we can buy that outright. But then for all the trailers, and man, oh man, look at all this wool we got here. This is crazy. I gotta go pick this up. Yeah, all the associated trailers, they cost a lot. They cost quite a bit, especially when you start getting up there in capacity in terms of grain trailers and stuff like that. So let me go over here. We got to pick up this wool. This is way too much wool just sitting around here, and I am sure that our upgraded spinnery is ready for more wool. So let's pop over here, and oh, there's all our other stuff. I need to organize this place so badly. Things are just all over the place in a mishmash right now. Okay, let's get up and a nice easy back in here. I've kind of mastered this move by now. You think I would have, right? And let's start loading her in. Okay, beautiful. Oh, whoa, we missed one. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. And we are also loading in not the correct fashion. So let me go over here. Let me load this guy up. Oh, hang on. I don't want to get close to those bales because that would be a no good whatsoever. All right, let's start loading that again. There we go. Now we're doing that properly. Beautiful. So we've got our wool. We may as well just go and do a pickup of our goat's milk as well, because I'm sure that these guys have been pumping it out too. All right, last little bit of goat's milk here, and then we can go do our drop-offs. And you know, we haven't really paid attention too much to the dairy and the spinnery since we did our upgrades. So let's just kind of like check in over here and see how things are looking. Kind of curious to see how much product we have in there, how much it's spitting out. Is it using more goat's milk or less goat's milk than we're currently producing with our goats? This is all very important information, which we need. I need to find it out. So let's do the drop off there. And then next stop, we'll hit the spinnery. All right, spinnery. Man, I feel like I haven't been here in a while. It's kind of weird because I never see any fabrique anymore. And I kind of miss it. Kind of miss it quite a bit. One thing that always killed me, though, about the spinnery area is that there's like all these unique spaces here. And I can't use it at all because it's not my property. Kind of kills me. Drives me nuts, but yeah, you know, whatever. You make do with what you got. So in terms of what we got in the actual spinnery, though, we're doing pretty well. I said pretty wool. Nice. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well in here. We have 54,361 liters of wool in there currently. I think we're keeping up just fine with the amount of sheep that we have. We don't need to get any more. Now, if we take a look at our dairy, we've got 20,000 liters of goat's milk in there. I'll have to keep my eye on that because this one, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure if we're making enough to keep up with a double dairy. We'll have to see. Now, Tailor Shop. Yeah, Tailor Shop. I feel like this one is definitely not going to be keeping up, but we'll keep an eye on that one as well. All right, I don't think I have any other deliveries or pickups that I got to make right now. So you know what we're going to do next? Let me leave that guy right there, and let's go fill up some greenhouses, shall we? All right, so I got my water tanker here. Now, just a little secret for you guys. This is the activity, by the way, that takes me probably the most amount of time on the farm. It is just super duper lengthy process, especially since we upgraded these guys. So in the actual greenhouses themselves, 80,000 liters. Yeah, we only fit 32,000 liters in this thing. So it's like 2.5 fulls of these, which is quite time consuming when you get down to it, but they do last for a couple months. So I can't really complain about it too much. But all right, I'm going to finish loading up on here. I've got 4 of these guys. We got to get 40,000 liters in each of these roundabouts because they do still have about 45,000 liters in there. So this won't be our worst load up here. But yeah, it's probably going to take me a couple minutes still. All right, just finished up all of our water escapades, and we should be good to go for quite some time on that. Now, real quick, let's look at the calendar and let's see what important dates we have coming up. So obviously cotton is October. Our soybeans are also October. Best case scenario, I'm able to make enough money before October where I can, I hope, have at least the trailer and the truck. So if I could have the trailer for the soybeans, that would be great because it would cut down on the amount of trips I got to make there big time. And I mean, realistically, I would probably want the auger wagon as well, but maybe not necessary. Yeah, I think I could probably get away with just the semi. So, all right, that's that. Now, if we go to selling goat cheese is the one that we really have a lot of right now, right here. Oh, it's September. Beautiful. That's good. That's good. That's real good. Okay, so we basically have until September to try and pump out as much goat milk and goat cheese as possible. What do we got in there right now? Let's look at our production tab and dairy. Okay, so right now we've got a good little chunk in there. So the 12,000 here definitely means that the output area is full. Plus we have another 12,000 liters and we got tons of goat milk sitting in there. So I think we should have like a real big load in just a few short months here. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to? Well, there is definitely one thing I need to do. I need to do a little bit of organizing here real quick. And I want to go check the honey too. I haven't checked the honey in probably a couple of months. And it's maybe getting a little bit full. Where's my trailer? Oh, it's right over there. Perfect. How many we got over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pallets of honey. Okay, so not a tremendous amount, but nothing to scoff at, right? You definitely want to pick up your honey when you got some of it sitting there. So let's grab that real quick. Now let's see if I can't do a nice slick maneuver here where I load up and then cut it like real hard. Maybe I can go behind this. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's like a little bit of a maze over here sometimes. It's kind of amazing. Oh, that was terrible.
Okay.
All right, let's drop this stuff off over in our sellables bale shed here. And then after that, what I really, really want to do that I've kind of been slacking on, and no, it's not grass. I know some of you were thinking grass out there. Don't even tell me you weren't. No, some of you definitely were. But what we're going to do is just organize a little bit. I have stuff everywhere and it's getting like horrendous. I can't stand it anymore. So we're gonna take a couple minutes here. We're gonna get everything loaded into spots where it like, you know, is good. We're gonna get everything cleaned off that's dirty, and then we're kind of gonna start like fresh from the beginning. So let me move this guy. We'll put you right there. Not sure where I want to put the trailer yet, but I definitely know where I want to put the balers. All right, I think for the most part, I've got things situated where I want them. I do have my power washer over here, so I'm going to quickly take care of this tractor and the trailer and the roller. And then I think for the most part, the only other thing that needs to be cleaned is probably the other tractor and, you know what, probably a lot of stuff now that I'm thinking about it. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna get this all busted out just because it's been bugging me and I want my stuff to be nice and shiny again. So I will see you guys in a couple minutes when this is all finished up.
2 hours later.
All right, here's the last 2 pieces of equipment to be cleaned. We've got our plow, and it's looking a little rough, ain't it? It's looking like it's taken a little bit of a beating over the months, that's for sure. Or maybe that's just dirt. It's hard to tell. But we've got the plow, and then I've got this tractor over here. So once this is finished, we are done officially for the month. We can go ahead and progress and make some money. All right, that looks pretty shiny to me. Let's put her back. Well, all that there is to do now is to basically hibernate for a little while. We got a couple months that we're just gonna chill. I do think, though, one change I want to make before we go ahead and do that. I'm gonna switch our greenhouses here to not selling, but storing. I want to try and do one lettuce sale that is like organic and not being sold automatic. Organic? Why did I say organic? I have no clue. The things that come out of my head. But we're going to store all this lettuce, and I want to try and do one big lettuce sale. When is lettuce selling season anyway? Oh, it's January. Man. Well, actually, you know what? That'll work out good, because if we end up getting enough money by October to get all of our logistics pieces in place, we can then pick up all our new lettuce that we have and spit it out on January to wherever it needs to go, which is, it's probably going to be the farmer's market. Let's be honest. It's pretty much the farmer's market for everything. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and chill. I will see you guys in October when it is time to sell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've officially made it to October. Ooh, quite spooky. Okay, I'm ready to check some things out before we go ahead and sell anything or purchase anything. Mainly, I'm very interested to see how our greenhouses did, how much lettuce we got. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, we've got one full row on each of them, it looks like. How much do we have on the inside here, though? Wait, where's the door? Where's the door? I want to go in. Here we go. It's been a while since I've done this. Probably since I put these guys down. Okay, so in here, oh, we've got another 11,764 liters of lettuce. Is that in each one? Probably around there. Yeah, almost exactly the same for each one. Okay, and what about our spinnery? Spinnery is still looking good, still chock full of wool. I did have to do one refill while I was hibernating, but easy peasy, lemon squeezy, took care of it, no problem whatsoever. Dairy, oh my goodness. Oh boy, how much goat cheese? Well, the number's right there, okay, Hugz, come on. 46,985 liters of goat cheese to be specific, plus whatever's sitting outside. What do we got here? Oh boy, yep, this is what I was worried about. I called it. I think we are sucking more goat milk into our dairy than we're able to handle. Actually, no, reverse that. We're not sucking enough goat milk into our dairy to keep up with our production rates. So that's not great. That's not great. We're going to have to address that at some point. We kind of want this to sit in a perfect equilibrium where we have just enough milk going in and it's happily producing all the cheese. Now let's take a look at the tailor shop. Yeah, tailor, definitely not getting enough fabric either. Ideally, I'd like to see a little bit extra fabric being put in the tailor on a monthly basis and it not being just completely empty like this. That is a little disheartening to see. I guess maybe when the cotton comes back into play, that might speed things up a little bit. And you know what? Let me just do this real quick. Let me deactivate the cotton because I don't know if that is slowing down the wool. I don't think it does when it's empty and it's not running, but just in case, we'll deactivate it. So, all right. Well, what we have to do now is go sell a lot of goat cheese, and we're going to stink up the whole place, man. This is going to be a big one, a real big one. I don't think I've ever hauled this much goat cheese. How much is it going to be exactly? Is it going to fill up our whole trailer? That's what I'm wondering. It may. It very well may. All right, let's just get over there and let's get this stuff. All right, just pulling up to the dairy here. Let's see. This is going to be a lot of goat cheese. I don't know if we can even fit all this goat cheese in a single trip here. We're going to have to see. Oh, and I love it. It's just spitting it out and we're pulling it up. This is brilliant. I love it when it does that. Sometimes everything does work out. And is that it? 61,000 liters of goat cheese. That's it? That's it. Okay. Okay. Wait, before we go anywhere, let's look. Where are we selling? 34, carry the 10, and farmer's market. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are, the farmer's market. We're going slow and steady. We're not taking any risks here because we may have like a semi's worth of goat cheese in the back of this thing. Got to be very careful. Let's speed up. Let's go. Whoa, $207,950 and a $22,358 environmental score reward. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That puts us over 400. Is that going to be enough for everything? I don't know. I truly don't know. We're going to have to take a trip over to the shop and see. You know what? It's actually been a while since we've been over to Ye Olde Shop, hasn't it? All right, let me go drop off my trailer here and then we're gonna take a ride over there, just me and you. Oh, baby, ye olde shop. It's been so long. And what? Wait, I have stuff over here? No. How did I forget about all this stuff over here? Crap. All right, I'm gonna have to haul this over and put it in our tanks. Man, I completely forgot I had excess seed and whatnot over here. Okay, well, it is what it is. Either way, we need to buy stuff here. So I was actually thinking on the way over here, this is cotton harvesting month. Let me just verify that real quick. Of course, the game must save while we're talking, as it does. So yes, October, cotton harvesting month. Let's even check the map just to make sure, because you never do know with these things, right? You never do know. And, oh, okay, I was wrong. Never mind. Well, I do need to save some money, though, because I am going to need to rent a cotton harvester next month. So we definitely can't blow all of our money here. And, oh, boy, whoa, hold the phone. Are you telling me there's an auger wagon just ready to go on sale when I need it? That is crazy. What does this thing hold? It does indeed hold everything. It is an auger wagon, and it's big. Oh, man, it's big. That's what she said. No.
No time, but she did. No time!
Not right now. We can't do it. It holds 60.9 meters cubed. Yes, meters cubed. Liters. Wow, that's a big one, man. It is quite pricey, though. Am I going to have anything that could even haul this? That's the question. Ah, man, I feel like we might be better off getting a smaller auger wagon just to be on the safe side. What is this wind boom nonsense here? Huh, interesting. I wonder what that is for. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. Now, what about this guy? This is for beets, so obviously we don't want that one. So the auger wagon that I was looking at, I'll show you guys right here, is actually this guy, and it holds 30 meters cubed, but it is... Yeah, obviously it's smaller. I think we'll have no problem hauling this, though, with the current tractor stitch that we got on the farm. So I think we'll stick with that plan. Now, in terms of the semi, oh boy, this is where things get fun, right? So let's look. I mean, this guy right here, kind of the best of the lot, right? If we were going to go for top of the line, but we could go with something a little bit smaller. And actually, I kind of like this one a little bit more because it's a little more compact. And I won't have to worry about all the junk in the trunk that this guy's got going on. Look at how much room is back there. Even when you like shorten it, yeah, it's still kind of long. I don't think I like that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay, let's ignore that one. I think we're gonna go with the Mac, the Black Anthem 6x4. Yeah, let's go. All right, buy it, 144,000, and there was some extras on there. Okay, well, it is what it is. All right, so now that we've got that, let's go to combos here. Let's look at what kind of trailers we want. So for starters, this guy right here, the SKS 30/1050, I'm thinking I really want this one. It holds 59.4 meters cubed on the grain. I think that'll work pretty well for us. Let me just make sure it does hold the grain, right? Yes, it does absolutely hold grain, and it does wood chips and everything. Okay, that's pretty good. 95,000 bucks for that guy, though. It is not cheap. Not cheap at all. Let's go ahead and buy it, though. Bam, now it's ours. All right, so last piece of the puzzle here, or last piece of the pie. That sounds more delicious. Let's go with that. Last piece of the pie is gonna be something to transport pallets and bales. So, I mean, this is kind of like the go-to, normally the Profiliner right here, but I think I would rather go with something that's open. And what is this right here? Oh, that's for shipping containers. Okay, we don't want that. This guy could be an option. And on the plus side, it also does have the Palfinger attachment on the back. Okay, this is a very interesting choice right here. I'm liking the look of that, but let's just keep looking here for a moment. There is also this guy. This is just like a straight up regular flatbed. Not quite as fancy though. And then we've got some other options over here too, but these get more expensive and I don't necessarily know if they haul. This one definitely looks like it hauls more. And you know what? It looks like it can haul vehicles too. I don't think we really need that necessarily though at the moment. So I think what I'm gonna go with is this guy right here, the Palfinger. And we're gonna go with design number 2. And if we ever want to get a forklift just to have around and never use, I guess we could get one. I don't think there's anything else I really want to customize on here. Let's just go ahead and buy it. Bam. So now we have, let's just take a look here at our new toys. We've got the truck. Bam. We've got the trailer number 1 and the trailer number 2. Okay, that's good. Now let's look at how much we need to rent our cotton harvester. So harvester under special cotton. This thing is always a pain in the butt to find, man. Where are you? Cotton harvester. Here we go. So if we want to lease this thing in the biggest configuration, 47,000. So that's how much we have to have left in the bank. Okay, I think we can afford the auger wagon as well. So let's go ahead and get that guy. Bam, in there, and buy. Now, we don't necessarily need it like badly, but it's going to give us more versatility. Let us get some more stuff done around the farm. It'll be nice. It'll be real nice. So speaking, I mean, since we got these pallets here, why don't we go ahead and just give this guy a run for his money right now? Let's see what this thing can do. And boy, oh boy, I could already tell this is going to be a pain in the butt to back up. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to get into position. We're going to load up these pallets real quick. And we're hooked up. Oh, wow. Quite large. Quite large indeed. And actually, you know what? Turning's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, silly you, Hugz. Let's get this. And we're stacking. Don't like that. Let's change that. And let's go ahead and load the rest of these. There we go. Okay. Wow, those are so big you can only fit one row. Craziness, absolute craziness. Okay, well, this is the last time I'm ever going to be hauling any liquid fertilizer anywhere or coming back to the shop for it. So let's go ahead and drop this off at the farm. Then we're going to come back and grab the grain trailer next. Oh boy, guys. So we're back at Yieldy Farm, of course. But I got to tell you, this thing flies, man. This is a very... Whoa, what happened there? Is it because I'm on an angle? I didn't like that. Yeah, this truck, man, this thing moves. It's like dangerously fast. Kind of like scares me a little bit up. I don't know if I should be having that much speed and power under my control. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. I do think, though, we could probably go ahead and sell this trailer right here. I don't think we're going to need that guy anymore, unless maybe we want it for cotton or something. But I don't think we'll need it for cotton either. So yeah, maybe just time to get rid of that guy. Either way, let's get back to the shop. Let's pick up the grain trailer next. Oh, we're coming in hot. We stopped on a dime. Wow, that was crazy. I didn't think we were going to stop that fast. That's pretty impressive. All right, let's hook up to the grain trailer next here, and then we'll get this guy home. Now, luckily, we do have our tractor here, so we don't have to do much to get the auger wagon home, but we are going to have to bring a couple tools over here and just get them sold. Some things that are now kind of like obsolete with our new logistics fleet that we've upgraded to here. Oh, yeah, look at this, the speed. And it brakes, actually, it brakes on a dime, guys. This truck is really, really good. I don't know if maybe, yeah, maybe that's just because I have like a pretty heavy load, because it is accelerating a little bit slower than it was when it was empty. So there is that. All right, we're back with this guy. That is actually the last trip with this. So I'm going to go ahead and just park you over here for now, and then we'll hop over to our tractor. Yeah, that's a good spot for you. And here we go. Let's see if we can pull this thing. This is quite a big auger wagon here. It's quite sizable. And where did all this dirt come from in this parking lot? Was that always there? I don't remember this place being this messy. Maybe we got to clean up a little bit in here. All right, we're all hooked up. How we looking? Oh, beautiful. Let's get back to the farm. All right, now that we got our new stuff back to the farm, let's kind of digest things here. Let's see, what do we need to get rid of? So first and foremost, the bale and pallet trailer right here, we can definitely get rid of this guy. So we're going to take this over to the shop. Now, the other piece that we can definitely get rid of as well is going to be the current tipper wagon that we have. There's just no place for it. It's kind of small. I mean, maybe there might be an instance here or there where we could use it, but I kind of see no reason to have it around when it's just a smaller version of something else that we have, right? Does that make sense? That makes sense to me.
All right, all right, all right.
So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy over. We're going to grab the other trailer, and then we're going to sell those. Hopefully we'll get a good little refund from them too. All right, last trailer coming in hot. Let's dump you right there. Out with the old and in with the new. Am I right? Sometimes you just got to do it. So let's open up Yieldy dealer menu and let's just go. Let's do this. 12,561 bucks from our bale trailer. Bam, out of here. And what are we going to get for you? No. Why did I do that? Here we go, 11,860. Perfect. That puts us at 92,759. That is a good amount above what we need to rent our cotton harvester. So we're looking good in that department. Let's head on back to the farm and let's kind of just do a quick like once over on all the new stuff that we got. And let's like reassess our capabilities now and see what we can handle. And we are back. Perfect. Let's park it. So I'm actually really pumped about these new pieces of equipment, guys. So first off, this wagon right here, this trailer, the semi-tractor trailer, let's look at this one first. So the one that we just sold had a size of 28,000 meters cubed. This one, oh boy, double, pretty much double. Yeah, actually more than double, 59.4 meters cubed. Big improvement. And then this guy over here, I don't even know how to really measure how much it can hold versus what the old one, but it's longer. I know that much for sure, so it's gotta hold more, right? That's how that works. And even our auger wagon here, look, 30 meters cubed. This is even bigger than the trailer that we had. So even our wagon that we use to transport things to our bigger wagon is bigger than the wagon that we had. Say that's 3 times fast. Wow, that's a lot. So, and aside from that, we didn't even, where's the guy? This one right here. Yeah, man, check this thing out. I'm loving this thing. We didn't even do a cab tour or nothing. Look at this. We got a little sleeper in the back. Oh, I'm like a microwave. Hello. If we need to go on any long trips, we are set. It is kind of like technological in here too. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. It's bringing me back to my American truck simulator days when I did that. Actually, not that long ago. So it's bringing back some memories for sure. And wait a second. Do the mirrors work? Oh my goodness. The mirrors do work. That's quite amazing. That is indeed quite amazing. Okay. Well, guys, we've had some big upgrades today. We've got a lot of lettuce to sell in January, and we've got a lot of soybeans to harvest next month. We've also got a lot of cotton to harvest next month. There's a lot on our plate right now. There's a lot going on the mega farm, and I think that we are a mega farm, right? I think we are indeed a mega farm at this point with our field sizes, the equipment we've got, the amount of goats and sheep. Yeah, we've got a lot going on. I think we definitely qualify for that title. So guys, I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, you know what to do. Drop a like on it down below. Subscribe if you're not already. It's absolutely free. Why not? And as always, have yourself a beautiful day out there, everybody. And I will see each and every one of you on the next one.